I would just pop on and just say hello and do this radio show because I'm going to kind of take a couple of days off after this. Okay. Do you know, I picked that up too, Alexandra, that she doesn't know how to hold the baby. I found that a bit weird, the way she was holding the baby. If she's looking after that child, if she's looking after Archie, she would know very instinctively, like it's like that baby is glued to her hip, kind of thing. Yeah, that's it. That did come through a little bit odd, and thank you, Alexandra, for pointing that out. I did pick that up too. Yeah, it was odd. It was not how you know, normally you put your arm around you know, maybe around the waist or the bottom area. Yeah, you hold the bottom area with your hand, and you've got the top area holding with the other hand, haven't you? And that's how I would hold a baby. Yeah, or supporting the back of the head. But she's kind of got her arm around, which was a bit weird. I noticed that too, everyone, that holding the baby was a bit weird looking. I maybe should do a reading on that. Thank you, Alexandra. I will do a reading on that too. I hope you can still hear me. Can you still hear me, guys? This connection again going in and out, in and out. I don't know what that day was. That was very disjointed. I felt that day was so. What I felt about that, it was so disjointed, and I will do a reading on that. But it felt very kind of odd. It felt odd looking at that. Okay. Thank you so much. So there may be a little bit of a delay. This stupid thing, it never seems to want to work properly. So hi everyone, thank you for coming for this live broadcast. I don't think I would be able to do show myself here because I feel that the connection is just so poor. Not me. The Wi-Fi is the fullest Wi-Fi here, so I don't know what's going on. So let's have a look at this here, like we usually do, which is reading the tabloids and then picking up on intuitive energies in between. So that's what we do here. It's quite interesting, actually. So stick around, okay. And what I will do is, I think at the end of this, I will do a daily reading too. So here we go with this. I'm kind of more interested in this kind of Harry's schemes here. Harry's kind of the way that he's going to make kind of his fortune. I feel, yeah, and you know, the newspapers are not happy with this. The tabloids. It's kind of what they're doing is, although Harry is using the fact that he doesn't want his son to be in a fishbowl, okay, and you know, he's kind of he's using this. Is he manipulating the public? Not sure. Okay. Is he manipulating the public to feel that the newspapers and the tabloids are kind of wrong, you know, are kind of wrong because of what happened to his mother? And I feel the newspapers are a little bit angry about this. There's a little bit of a backlash here in the UK. I think Piers Morgan has said something about this. So let's have a look at this. It's in the Daily Mail, okay, and Prince Harry warned over social media mistake. Management need to improve. The management need to improve. And this is by Katie Weston, and this was published today. Okay, actually this evening. So this is quite new. Prince Harry's management needs to be improved, says Katie Weston, following a social media blunder on Instagram. Well, I wonder what this is, because yeah, I think he's saying that he doesn't want his son to be in a fishbowl. Yeah, he's kind of, this to me, what I'm picking up here, guys, and I'm already picking up in between the lines, and I'm going to look at my own deck here. I feel this is, and I'm picking up here, this is misleading the public. It's not good, is it? It's not good. Because they're not kind of going public, but they have launched this Sussex Royal Instagram. Now this wanted to come out. Okay, well, I do get here that Harry would like to be in control of this. I get this card here, which is a woman on top of a mountain and looking over, like a dominion kind of thing, and wants to take control, have power over this. Why does he want to have power over this? Well, I feel it's as simple and as there's nothing deep about this. I feel this is Harry. It's very shallow. He simply wants to make money out of these photographs here. And it's a way of them kind of starting off being independent. Yeah, there's newspaper reports all over the place. We don't. I will protect Archie with my life, but this is it's a two-edged sword, really. Because I get here. Yeah, well, I get here looking at this. So on the one hand, we had Harry telling his young audience here on Instagram, because Instagram is a young audience, and he's saying to his audience on Instagram, stay away from the social media. It can damage your mental health. That's what he's saying. It can damage your mental health. Please live lives in balance and stop worrying about how you look. Really? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Stop worrying about how you look, how people think about you, and all of that kind of thing. So what is that? What is that statement? Is that kind of sticking up for his wife, of like, one day she looks a bit sloppy and the next day she's like very kind of, has perfection in her dress sense. So kind of weird saying that, isn't it? I don't know what your take is on that, but anyway, on the one hand, he's saying this to his audience. Stay away from social media, which is newspapers, Instagram, um, Facebook, YouTube. Okay. So he's saying that YouTube, I guess he's even saying that my kind of videos are damaging to your mental health. Okay, okay, fair enough. Okay, I don't feel that, to be honest, but so the next thing he says here, and it's in you know, it's saying that he's saying this literally the very next day. Okay, okay, I get this. Literally the very next day, they launch an Instagram account. So I think there's a little bit of gosh, you know what? This is just another blunder, isn't it, guys? It's not improving on management. Just keep your mouth shut, basically. You don't know what you're talking about. You know, 1 minute saying social media causes mental health issues, and on the other hand, they open an Instagram account. Okay, but it's all like, and it carries on to say, but it's as if you say yes, and it is all about the magic, whatever that means. Okay. Um, okay, so here we go, gesturing towards the black and white Instagram photograph of a private christening. And this entertaining broadcaster says, "This looks to me like an old Hollywood days when we didn't expect so much of our stars or celebrities, our royal public profiles. And now here we are. We have social media. We watch every twist and turn. We feel as if a nation is very invested. Archie, who is the seventh in line to the throne, as we know, was christened here at this chapel in yeah, whatever was christened on whatever date that was it the 6th? Um, so Meghan and Harry were determined to keep their affairs under wraps and shared just 2 snaps from that day. Well, I wonder what that's all about, because what I'm going to do is pull out some cards here, because this kind of continues. I feel they got a lot of hits for that, for those 2 photographs. And I said it on a previous reading that they were going to really drip this to the public, and it's like taunting, and it's like dangling the carrots there, and doing this to create tension. So when they do put any kind of photographs up on Instagram, it's going to go viral. I picked that up before. So what is this all about? Because I get here, what is this truly about? 1 minute he's saying one thing, the next they're doing another. Here. Well, I do feel he wants to keep his family anchored. He wants to keep his family secure, that's for sure, okay. And they do not want photographers around Archie. And this is to do with, like I said, they're trying to protect him from. When they presented Archie to the world back in May, I feel they felt very uncomfortable, you know. And some people said that baby wasn't even real. That's how That's how, you see, they will want the media coverage when it suits them, like the wedding and that kind of thing. And we get the visitors, the photographers, the media. They want media coverage, and it makes them feel alive when it's positive media coverage. But when it's negative, they don't want to know. So anyway, let's continue it, because this is pretty negative to me, what this is saying in the newspaper. And yeah, and this continues to well, they are they're going to be in control. That's what I get here in this reading. He wants to protect Archie. He wants stability around Archie, and he wants to control this, the press basically. But there was no press release about who the godparents were. And I feel that the families and, the British public who adore the royal family just love this kind of thing, and they're outside Windsor Castle, they're waiting for a glimpse, and nobody appears. They're even camping out there hoping to see this. So anyway, this Instagram account here, when they put up those photographs on Instagram, the post received over 2.5 million likes alone, okay? Never mind the views of the pictures. So they will get, they do get paid for likes, they will get paid for views and clicks and all of that kind of thing on Instagram, going viral, okay? Does anybody know how many hits that got? I didn't really chase that up, but I get here that the likes were like 2.5 million. So if anybody knows here how many hits they got, how many hits did they get, guys? Because this is crazy. It really is. So I actually get here that there's a decent kind of, Harry's a decent man here. What I'm getting here is he is protecting Archie, but in the one hand, he said that it can cause this mental health. But on the other hand, they can make a few quid from this, So it goes on to say this here. However, the decision to keep the christening private sparked much criticism from both the press and the public, who had hoped to catch a glimpse of Archie. Yeah, I don't, those poor people outside Windsor Castle, all out there that day. And I just felt a bit sorry for those. Just watching, just to come out and give a wave would have been nice, wouldn't it? Royal expert Duncan Larkham warned the Duke of Sussex could face a lot of harm because of this move. Yeah, I think this can cause some damage to the Sussexes, because it's just that nice little big smile and that way to the public, just to acknowledge, thank you for supporting us outside there. You've been there all night, goodness me. Even gone out and do a little bit of a walkabout would have been absolutely perfect, without Archie even. So Mr. Larkham here from Sky News. So he's from Sky News. Mr. Larkham said, There is a pettiness. And yeah, there's a pettiness since they got married. Since perhaps the news of the relationship became public, I think you can source this back to then. This sort of petulance that over a long period of time could do harm, a lot of harm here. Well, they want their privacy because, you know, well, I get this A-lister kind of lifestyle. And, you know, somebody like George Clooney would say, you know, entitled to your privacy, to get along with your lives. Yeah, they are entitled to their privacy, but they are, you know, taxpayers are paying for their privileges here. Not all of them, but, you know, I think that's where the difference is from A-listers to royals. There's a bit of a kind of transparent boundary here between A-listers and the royals. I feel this is the problem, guys, because the card I pull out here is Meghan in a swimming pool with lots of friends having a pool party kind of thing. Well, that to me is like an A-lister card. Okay, they like that lifestyle, but they want the privacy of like A-listers. How dare you? We will sue you if you come anywhere near our land, our gardens, and all that kind of thing. So, but then there's this other side of this, which is royal, okay, and the news and the public and the media, that there's this big row here. If this petulance goes on, if this petulance from Harry, because he's the one with the petulance here, could actually harm, you know, could actually harm them as a royal couple, because royals, you know, they should be more warm and loving towards the public. I feel. I think they're getting this wrong. I do, and I feel this is where this is going wrong, and this is me intuitively. They want an A-lister lifestyle with all the privacy that goes along with it, with all the money for any photographs that are given out public. You see, this is Meghan's idea I'm getting here. Meghan has this idea that, you know, we can merchandise everything. We can merch everything, and you know, any photographs we can make some income out of that. And this is her idea. I don't know where she gets off. I really don't. I really don't. This is what I'm picking up, that she's got this really kind of staunch kind of place here that she's not moving from, which is, you know, I get that Prince Charles has already called her unbendable. She is totally unbendable because she wants to remain. Let's get to the bottom of this, guys. Meghan wants to remain an A-lister. She does. What? Why is she in the damn royal family then? And Meghan and Harry's going along with it. He's going along with his A-lister wife here and saying, you know, yeah, this is what we're going to do. Yeah, this is how we're going to do this. Yeah, what a great plan. He's forgetting that he's royal. He's forgetting that he's royal. Has nobody reminded this petulance man? You know, leave us alone. We want privacy. Has nobody reminded him that he's a royal member of the royal family? What's going on? So this could actually do them a lot of harm in terms of, do you know, it's just crazy. There's too much fluidity here between A-lister. They can't make their mind up what they want to be. So this guy from Mr. Larncombe from Sky News continued. This is another example of Harry trying to do everything in his power, everything he can to shut the press out. We can all understand why people can sympathise. Harry's a very popular figure. But shutting the press out of everything will eventually look as though he's shutting the public out of everything. I don't think I can understand. Let's use the Diana card here to say that we're shutting out the press here, but they're not. When they want to actually when they want to publish any photographs, they will make a couple of million on that, guys. They will make a couple of million on that by hiding their secrets, by hiding their private life here. It's going to make it more intriguing to see the public. Yeah, as I said before, I get the hiding card. By hiding this, it's going to taunt the public, and they will do anything to get these photographs. So drip, 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 as I said before. So what do they want the public to do when there's a royal occasion like the christening? Do they want the public not to queue outside of Buckingham Palace or queue outside of? Do they want that all to go away? You know, do they want that all to go away and nobody stand outside Buckingham Palace to? Thank you for your donation, by the way. I didn't see that because I was busy looking there. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for your donation. I very much appreciate it. I didn't see it. So what did you say on that? Let's have a look. Read the press. The gloves have come off. She's revolting and there's no secrets. Thank you for your comment. Well, I think this is truly a big backlash here from the public. People who adore Harry, I mean, they're going to understand. Oh, it's up to Harry. It's his choice. He can decide what he wants. We'll love him anyway if we just see him at polo matches and if we just see him, at on the balcony occasionally. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay with us. People like veterans and all that from Afghanistan who adore Harry. Okay. What I'm getting here, yes, there is this side of it where I think there is this side of it. We are going to keep Archie protected. I get that from Harry, but on the other side of this is Meghan actually wants to make money from photographs that are private. That's what I pick up here. I mean, she wants the lifestyle as A-listers have. They have a choice of actually having privacy, and they employ all these security guys, these bodyguards, and they don't get anywhere near them. Only when I get a narcissist, guys. She's a narcissist. Do you know, I feel the royal family had actually cleared before Meghan came along. I feel the royal family had actually cleared all these toxic people out of the royal family and became transparent and became transparent. You know, like the mental health heads together with before Meghan came along. It was very transparent. How things can affect mental health and making this narcissism, this toxic, awareness kind of thing of mental health, which is all to do with narcissism. And then we get this Meghan that enters the royal family, who is a true narcissist. How does that affect this mental health kind of phenomena that they want to have in the royal family? You must kind of heal yourself here. They're going to have to protect that baby, guys. They are going to have to protect Archie. Absolutely. I actually do pick up, there will be photographs. Drip, 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 as I said before. I see Archie dressed up in some lovely clothes and looking really cute. Now, I do get a woolly hat or a hat. So I do get this maybe in the autumn time, in the winter, that there'll be some more photographs released with these really cute kind of, and these may be designer clothes too. Okay. I feel the baby's going to be clad in designer clothes, all paid for by the designers, and there will be this like cute kind of pictures. Will Meghan be on those? I think it will just be Archie. These photographs here in like designer clothes, and that'll be another issue. And it wouldn't surprise me if this is not Hello Magazine either. I do get a release of pictures of like the baby like posing. I get like a white, blue and white kind of, but that's a summer look, isn't it? Blue and white. So it could be like a sailor. Do you know those sailor outfits, like a blue and white sailor look to it, like an anchor on the outfit. Um, so that actually could be the summertime. Okay, let's see when that comes out anyway. So anyway, yeah, I get this is and they're actually encouraging their followers to stay away from, they don't agree with YouTube. All this on YouTube. Yeah, they've got an Instagram account, and then they say just ignore the newspapers. The newspapers can make you ill, can make you mentally ill if you read the newspapers and follow social media. Everybody's got a mind of their own. You can read it, you don't have to believe it. It may be there just for entertainment or people that like to read and watch videos. It may be nothing serious, okay? So, yeah, I think, I do feel Harry is getting in hot water here, guys. I feel he's getting in hot water. I do feel that Piers Morgan, I feel that Piers Morgan is going to go crazy on this morning show over this. I also get, because he's a reporter. He's a reporter. Is is Meghan getting back at Piers Morgan by not allowing, the new? Maybe that's so. Maybe so. Okay. Maybe she has this vendetta against any kind of newspapers. I'm going to pull out another card here. Oh, they're going to take off abroad soon. I think there's before this autumn trip. I've said this a while, that they will go off to America, maybe a vacation, maybe, yeah, I see air travel again, another private jet. And again, that will be found out, another private jet over to America. Why not? We can afford it, kind of thing. Or it could be somebody letting them borrow their jets. They'll have lots of friends because, all these friends will say, okay, oh, a Vogue editor. Well, Black Cat, Alexandra, the Vogue guest editor, is that in America? So then she's got that little job there, hasn't she? That's another little job she's got, independently in Vogue, where she can earn her own little living there. And so that's been allowed. That's been allowed, hasn't it? Yeah, so that's been allowed. Maybe that's why they're going over to America. It could be a lot of reasons, because we've got this Oprah Winfrey coming through, and there's lots of people interested in them, guys. Yeah, the Vogue is in the US. I think that's why, one of the reasons they'll be going over to the US. Okay, although they could do this on Skype and that kind of thing. So there has been changes with YouTube about what you're allowed to publish. So they are getting strict on this, of like inciting any hatred or anything like that. So we do have to be careful as YouTube creators of what we say. But this is like, I'm looking in between the lines of the news headlines. So this is like a review, but a little bit more, isn't it? I just feel using the Diana card to say, we want to protect Archie from the media, and then to set up an Instagram account where they're just going to get so many million hits, and then they will dictate what magazine actually shows that. They're not going to give it to the newspapers because they want cash. They want the cash from like these big magazines like Hello Magazine, Vogue Magazine, all these kind of magazines that are prepared to give them $1 million for some pictures, not like the newspapers that won't be offering anything. The newspapers are entitled to some photographs from the royal family for free, not for the British public. Well, Harry is not prepared to do that. He's not prepared to do that. And this is where the uproar is going to happen between Harry and the media, okay, the newspapers. Because the newspapers are going to lose sales because of that, obviously, and the public will not be able to see firsthand in the newspapers. They will have to get Hello Magazine. They will have to subscribe to Instagram account, So is he in deep water? Well, yeah, they're going over to the States, guys. And there is celebration too, so lots of celebrations when they get over there. When are they going to go? I get August. Okay, August came through. I get August. In fact, it might be the whole of August when they go over to America, coming back to England for this September, ready for this African trip. Okay. So yeah, I think summertime in LA would be perfect, wouldn't it? And the pool parties and all that kind of thing would be absolutely great. Let's have a look at some of your comments before I do a daily read for you guys. Okay. Oprah and an interview will be devastating for Prince Harry. He will be kicked out of the royal family down the road from all this stuff. Once starts talking about investigating Diana, she's better. Yeah, I did pick that up actually. I did pick that up. That's what they're after. They're after this Diana story, and they want Harry to spill the beans about him. That would be about his mother. Sorry, that would be the biggest story. Well, I feel that she might have said something already. I do pick up that Meghan may have said something already. Okay, to Oprah, and this has really angered Harry. Okay, that Meghan has said something that Harry has said to Meghan in private. This is what's caused these arguments recently. He's not happy with that at all. What's that? It's been said that Prince William and the family turned down the invite for the Lion King premiere, and apparently Meghan is going without Archie or Harry. I can't wait to see this disaster. That's funny, guys, because I'm planning to go to see the Lion King in London in October. So yeah, I'm planning to take my family too there, so that'll be fun. I didn't know that was happening, but anyway. So Junglian studies, royal family allegedly had a boy back several generations who was quietly put away into seclusion in some way and looked after but not seen due to problems. Wasn't that because he had a lisp or something? Couldn't speak properly back in like the 1800s? Yeah, I heard of that too. So what's these aftershocks, guys? What do you mean aftershocks? Aftershocks for the royal family or aftershocks as in earthquakes? Well, I'm sorry if you're getting these earthquakes over in California. I am thinking about you guys. But these is it tectonic plates or what have you? You've got loads there over in California. We've been having big earthquakes. Yeah. These tectonic plates underneath California on the coastal areas there in LA is like, that was going to happen at some point, I think. I just hope you don't get any more. It's a bit worrying. Yeah, I don't know whether that'll put them off going to the US. So I just feel they will go to the US, maybe not LA. maybe not California, maybe another state. But I do see them going over to the US. What's that? Google Ring of Fire. You will see all the big earthquakes in a circle around the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. Oh, sorry to hear that in Vegas too. Yeah, Africa, that's not until the autumn. Oh, yeah. The hurricanes. Oh, my goodness. All those earthquakes. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Well, sending you lots of protection over there, okay, with all these hurricanes, fires, God knows what else, you know. So, an earthquake. So, I'm sending you lots of protection there, guys. Okay. You had one in Cali that was quite, I bet that was quite scary. You know, I'm not, wasn't it a Richter scale of about 7 or something? That's quite high, isn't it? Yeah, the polo match thing, and holding the baby a bit strange was a bit weird. I will actually do a reading on that, but not today because that's another time, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a daily read. If you want to hang around for the daily read, that would be great. I also do before we go. I have got 2 other channels. If you go to the community section and you press on to those videos, if you're interested in narcissistic recovery, I've got a narcissistic recovery channel, and also I've got horoscopes. Okay, intuitive tarot scopes for every sign. I will be catching up on those the next few days. If I don't, you will get the second part of July for water signs and the rest of air signs. Okay, so I am going to do that, but I've only just kind of started doing that with my other channels. So please go and subscribe to the other channels if you're interested in that. Okay, so let's get along with the daily read here. Temperance. Okay, the Temperance card. The Temperance card is everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. Okay. I guess that's don't overdo it. Sometimes you can get burnout. Do you know that feeling when you get burnout? And it's exhausting. Burnout is exhausting, and that's what I'm getting with that card. It may not mean burnout, but I get like everything in moderation. Everything in moderation. I think most of you are clever enough to understand that if you do things in moderation, then you will get less kind of stress and anxiety. Just take things a little bit slower, okay? So that's the first card I get for the daily read. And the second card I get is really good, okay, really good. It's the Ace of Pentacles, guys. And it's success and money. If you take it, and that's next to the card of Temperance, taking every step in moderation. Wow, what a great kind of advice that is. Okay. Take it steady in moderation and you will succeed. You will succeed. Okay. That's brilliant advice. So slowly clean your house. Yeah. Slowly clean your house. Start with the lounge area. That's right. Then go to the bedrooms. Just do things in moderate. Don't go crazy, you know. Okay. So the next daily read I get here is, I also get watch for these people that are scammers. I don't know why that came through. Watch for the scammers. Okay. Wow, what a great kind of cards we're getting here. And we get you laid back here on a bed of roses. The Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is people there in the background wanting to compete with you, jostle with you, but you're just laid down next to this bed of roses and you're just taking it easy. And this is tolerance, okay? Tolerance. Tolerance, you will not fight. You will not fight, and tolerance, because that's what you need, guys. If you want to be successful, moderation and tolerance, okay? Because people like these scammers, like I said, will want to fight you. That's for sure. There's a lot of these scammers out there, guys. Oh, isn't there just? If it's not one thing, if they know that you're earning some money, they're there at your door, aren't they? The Nine of Wands is the next card here. Yeah, there's suspicion. You have suspicion over someone. But don't fight with them, okay? Don't fight with this person who you may be suspicious of. Because I feel why this person is here is because they want to take your success, okay? They want to take your success. So let's have a look here. And yeah, competing. Oh my goodness. All they're doing, you know, you always get this. You could have your hair done. You could have your hair in an updo, and you'd have somebody competing with that the next day, you know, that kind of thing. I get here, this person is demonstrating competition. And you have your suspicion about this person who is competing with you, okay. I know, well, there's always these competitors in the background, whoever they may be. It says here, take it easy, don't worry about them, okay? Because you are the Empress. You are the Empress, and they damn well know it, okay? They damn well know that you are the Empress, not them. They will never be like you, guys. They will never be like you. I get like a manipulator. But again, I'll go back to those cards. All in moderation. Take it easy. Do not fight with this person, because that's what they want you to do. And the next card I get here is, yeah, be discreet. Be discreet and self-controlled. Okay, self-controlled. Look, even if you don't feel self-controlled and you feel like saying, you know, back off, bitch, you know, that kind of thing. It says here, don't bother doing that. Just be laid back and just take things in your stride. And be discreet as well about your success. And be self-controlled over this. You know, having self-control and having a quiet confidence really annoys these people. Now, this is your justice. This is where you will get your justice on this person or these people by being very discreet. Okay. You will get your justice because I get the Tower card here. Their world is crumbling while you are taking your time, being tolerant of people, being laid back about things, and keeping everything kind of, oh gosh, sometimes life, isn't it just a chess game? Don't you get sick of playing chess with people? Be discreet with this quiet confidence, and this is how you will succeed. Okay. And I'm going to leave the daily read for that. Okay. Be discreet. How can you be discreet when you've got things to share, or you need to share things? I don't know. Anyway, okay. Their world is crumbling. There's no need for you to worry. Just keep going at your own rhythm here. So I'm going to say thank you, everyone, for being here. And it's been lovely to see you all again. Okay. What's that? The same situation for me too. My biological dad was the last to die, all gone now. I'm sorry, Verna. I'm sorry about that. Well, you've got this lovely community now, so that's great, isn't it? Yeah, I am too, Debbie. It's like quite, you're just getting along with your life the best you can do. And here we are with you're too. You say, I'm tired of people and their envious personalities. I told my husband that people really have changed. They don't seem to be the same. No, they don't. And this is why this narcissism, and that's why I started this other channel. I started this other channel, this narcissistic channel, because we're just getting saturated with people who feel that they've got to be toxic and narcissistic to get through life these days. I even had somebody said to me the other day, oh, you need a little bit of narcissism to get through life. Do you really? Do you really have to be so toxic and envious of everybody? I don't think so. Yeah, so thank you everybody for being here. And I just have to say, go and have a look at the other channels too. If you want to follow those channels, you can get those on the community section. Can drive those forward too, and give advice on narcissism and narcissistic families, narcissistic sisters, narcissistic brothers, narcissistic partners, and all that. That's quite something that's very relevant for today. So thank you, everyone, and I'll send all my love to you and healing, and have a very kind of lovely evening and protected, loving, cozy evening or day. Okay. And if you want to carry on with the chat, please put your comments in the comments section below. And I'm going to say good night and take care. Love all of you. Okay, guys, and bye for now. Bye bye.